Okay guys, I'm just doing a check-in. I am reading The Predator on my Kindle. I am, let me see, waking up. I am on 70% right now. Let me sit down. Well, let me talk to you guys real quick on what's going on right now. Okay, so first of all, I'll sit you guys down. First of all, so much is happening in this book. I went in completely blind. It's like a little dark romance book. I didn't know what to expect going into this. It was a little slow at first, but I think like over the 50% mark, things definitely heated up. I was like, oh, also we had like a who did this to you. It was with Dante, okay, but like, because let's just say, like, I don't know, I never heard anything that they don't really talk to each other. Like, they don't say any words. It's definitely a slow burn. Enemies to lovers, like, he despises her, don't know why. She's trying to figure it out right now. Other than that, like, I don't know, it's reading good. It's like interesting now. I can't believe I put a pause on it. I just like filmed my TBR video, so I had to like pause it, but right now we're like at like this crazy game with a gun. I don't know what's going on right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Her father is literally horrible. I was like, when he did that, I was reading it, I was like, oh my gosh. And then yeah, she got up, drove to the penthouse. I was like, I know that's right. Yeah, and then Dante's like, who did this to you? I was like, oh yeah. And then another one I had to say was when she was like sending Tristan a farewell text, went into the elevator, went all the way down. By the time she made it down, she only made it 2 steps, not even 2 steps, and the stairwell door banged open. That means, and then Tristan walked out. That means Tristan ran. Like, think of a penthouse 20 floors up. You know what I'm talking about? He's like top floor. This man ran. He was asleep. Ran all the way down to meet her before she left, to stop her before leaving. When I read that, I was like I literally had to sit up. I was like, oh my gosh, like, OMG. I didn't really feel like the romance between them until like 50% or a little over. But now I'm into it and I'm like, ooh, this is dark romance. Also, this book like spans over like 2 books, so it's like they have like another book after this. I think it just leaves off on a cliffhanger. I'm probably going to read the second book. Other than that, I don't know if I want to continue with series. I don't really know. I don't know. But I'm really liking it. So that is just a little update. I'm going to be reading it. Like I said, I'm at 70%, so I'm almost done with it. I think I'm going to finish it today. And then maybe pick up book 2. I don't really know. But that's just pretty much it. Okay, guys. So update time. I finished her. I finally finished it earlier, you guys. You guys don't even understand. That was like a feat. I finished The Predator by Runix. I'm gonna give it like a 3. Like, I was thinking about it, I'm gonna give it like a 3.5. Honestly, like, I just can't with like the no talking. It is like, it was making me so infuriated like the entire time. Like, talk to each other. Like, you know, they were just staring at each other. They were not talking at all. If you like a slow burn, this is for you. And it left off like on a cliffhanger. And then I immediately started book 2. So now I'm reading. I think it's called The Reaper. Let me go on my Kindle. I think it's called The Reaper. I'm on book 2. Like I said, I know I was gonna start it. Yeah, The Reapers. Is it Enemies to Lovers? But right now I am 30%, page 87, chapter 5, called Own. Let me tell you, I think I can count like it's less than 5 times they actually talk in person in this book. I'm on book 2. When are we ever gonna communicate? I mean, I think the longest like they ever talked was in text message, and they just text each other. Like, why are we texting instead of talking? I don't understand. And yeah, things are heating up. It's getting crazy. The guys like in the mafia is insane. I know the mafia was like all about family and like they can't they don't touch women or kids. The guys here just suck. And like now she's in enemy's territory. Oh my gosh. The head of the family is crazy also. I've looked so oily. Oh my gosh. I put a lot of moisturizer on, so sorry. But yeah. The head is like crazy. Like, he's like, I feel I have like anxiety because like I know he's gonna use her to like try and get to Tristan. I can't. And like it's like a little jealousy. I'm getting ready for work, by the way. That's why I have my uniform on. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be bringing my Kindle. Hopefully I can read some more while I'm at work. This honestly is reading way more faster than the last one. Definitely. probably because it's like a lot of stuff going on. I don't know. I just think like I'm way into it more in this one than the last book. So hopefully I can finish this pretty quickly because I'm like I said, 30%. I just started this. Like as soon as I finished that one earlier today, I picked this one up. So yeah, it's reading pretty fast. But yeah, like I said, we had a little jealousy in it. And he actually texted her. Well, she was texting him because the girl was like thinking she's like my man. Like she thinks Tristan is hers. I was like, I know that's right. And then one of the girls was like, I'm like a regular. And she's like, okay, well then I am, well now I'm his for now and the present and the foreseeable future. And I was like, okay girl, calm it down. And then she texted him and he was like, are you jealous? And she was like, don't you know that you never supposed to ever tell a woman who is jealous, are you jealous? So she was like, okay, then I might find like a stud at the buffet table tonight. No reply. I'm shook. I'm right out the dinner. I'm wondering what's gonna happen. It's like a showdown between Tristan and like the head of the family. I don't know. Too much is going on right now. But I just want to give you guys an update. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, and her dad is honestly so horrible. We finally figured out certain things towards the end of the book, but not really a lot. So I know people said like this story continues like throughout the entire series. So if you think you're done now, you're not. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because that's like the number one thing I hate also. It's like you don't find answers. Like I feel like nothing happened in the first book until like the last 15%. And it was just so much information at once. That's why I hate it. Like it's just like spread out throughout the whole thing. I hate when they like info dump on you so heavy, because it's like I'm reading for like an hour straight of just like so much information. I'm just like, oh my god. But that's to me. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm reading book 2. I'm gonna try and do a check-in tomorrow because I have to go to work. So this is just it for now, but I am loving it. Hopefully it gets, you know, the lovers are lovering and find they can like admit it in like person and actually like talk and say I like you, you know. But other than that, that is that. So see you guys in the next check-in. Hey, did I finish book 2, The Reaper? Yes I did, and I forgot to tell you guys. I'm so sorry. Also, I read book 3. I'm so sorry. Like I know I'm sorry, but let me just talk about it. Okay, so first off, I left you guys off on The Reaper. I decided to give that book like a 4. I actually really liked The Reaper more than the first book, obviously. I think finally like the romance was romancing. I can finally picture them like being together, and I actually was shipping Tristan and Marana together. I was like, okay, I can see it, I like it, I want it. And of course, as soon as it happened, it was at the 70% mark, and I was like, the book is about to end. Like as soon as I start liking them, I only have like 30% left, and then at the end of the book. So I feel like overall I would give like both of the books, because it's like a 2 book. And I feel like if you had 2 books, I should have been rooting for the couple like from the very beginning. I mean, I kind of was feeling it, but I was really heavily liking them like 70%. So I think I would just give it like both books like 4.25. It wasn't, you know, I don't know, it's just like it was really making me so upset that they were not talking. Like that was just driving me insane. Like I was just like, please, can we talk without like texting or like looking? So yeah. Also, I like how it kind of wrapped up at the end. I don't know, it's just, it didn't really like, to me it wasn't that much. So yeah, like I don't know, it definitely not be my favorite. I can tell the series. Well, I don't know the rest of the series how it's gonna go, but it's not like my favorite I've ever read. But I definitely like some scenes of it. But other than that, yeah. Oh my god, I posted this TikTok and on let me like find the, I posted this TikTok on my TikTok. Go follow, it's Chunijah. I posted it, and it was like, point is, you know, I'm in this for the long haul. I know you're in it for the long haul. Let's just make the long haul easier for both of us. What do you say? And this is Marana saying it. And the just says, and if I don't, you will, because deep down, Mr. Predator, you're a good man who has been waiting all his life to be able to share with someone. You just need to trust in this connection. Trust me enough. And then he says, I'll try. Yeah, that is just a key note that I have to literally just say. So yeah, I was like, oh, ate it up, and it was just so good. I liked it. I was on, like I said, I was having a little anxiety when she was at the enemy like house. I was like, oh gosh, like, you know, like the head of the household, Mr. Maroney, I think that's his name, did not like her, and I was like scared. I was like, oh girl, you know. But yeah, anyways, I really like it. I don't want to say any spoilers, but I really liked it. So like I said, 4.25. And then I immediately moved on to the next book. I think it's called Emperor. Third book in the series. And actually at the end of the Reaper, it was kind of alluding to Dante. He had to go undercover, and then what's her name, Amaria, she just disappeared. Okay, she went off the face of the earth. And yeah, so let's go into that one. I did read it, and I did not record. I honestly did not think I was going to finish it so quickly, but I did. I literally finished it in a day. I swear I started as soon as I finished the Reaper, and I just remember I looked down on it and it said like 200 pages I read, and I was like, what? I read 200 pages in like one sitting. I was like, oh my gosh, like it was so much fast paced than the first two books. Like it was insane. I loved it. It's like a forbidden friends to lovers. I have to remember that it's not childhood best friends, and I don't even think it really is friends to lovers. Like I don't really personally think that was like really any scenes that they were like friends, but like if it was like between her and Vin, I could totally understand that, like because obviously if you know you know. But yeah, I rated this book, I want to say like a 4.2. I would say 4.25. I don't know what I said. I don't think I rated it yet officially, so I think a 4.25. I like this one. Wait, so should I do 4.5? Because I like this one better than the other two. But I think 4.5 is, yeah, I was still rated at 4.25. I absolutely really love this one. It shows like past timeline. So half of the first book is like all like past timeline. And I read that book so, like I read that part so fast because I just love like a past timeline. And it was just so good. It was like dual POV. This one is dual POV. I know the first two books are not. It's only Marana's POV. These two. I mean, you get Dante and Amara's POV, which I really liked. And I just like the past timeline. It was really, really good. I like it. It was more action in this. My heart goes out to Amara. But I definitely like their connection with Dante and Amara. Like they just have the best communication. And even Dante says like his mom let him when he was younger to express emotions, which I absolutely appreciate. And it's just so good. I really enjoyed everything about this. It was funny and it was really good. I just wish like I don't know. I like the ending. Oh, it's drama. And yeah, I was like on the intimacy. I was like, no, Vinny, please don't let it be Vinny. Please don't. So if you know, you know. But yeah, I absolutely really enjoyed it. And that is part 1 of me reading the Darkverse universe. I'm just gonna do a part 2 because I know this video is gonna be too long. So I'm just gonna do that. Hopefully I'll get better at recording. I suck at like recording while I'm reading. But I'm gonna try and get better with my reading vlogs. But I just want to come in here and just make sure like I document like what I'm reading with my thoughts and opinions, obviously. But yeah. And I wanted to finish this video because I already started it and I just did it. So yeah, read those two. Like I said, I definitely think the third was my best, but I read what the fourth was gonna be about because I'm not like reading in my head, so I don't know what the fourth or fifth, or I don't know what the fifth one's gonna be, but I read what the fourth one's gonna be about. I really thought we were gonna get a Vin. Hopefully the last one is a Vin book because I really like his character. And the only two left is A Marriage of Convenience, which is the next one, and then the last one is the Obsession one. And I was like, oh, I can totally see that for Vin. So I'm gonna wait and see. Watch part 2 is gonna probably come sometime, I don't know, so hit that bell so you'll be notified, because I definitely want to finish this series because like and like the twist that happens for the next book is with Alpha and another person, so I'm excited to see that. And it's gonna be like in a new area. And I think like I know the case that they're like thinking of with like these group of people that they're trying to find. I don't know, I'm waiting to see how it's gonna wrap up. It's really annoying me because like that's why I don't really read these. I hate like mysteries because it's like, just tell me. I'm tired of waiting. And it goes throughout this entire book, so I'm gonna have to like focus on it. Also, I cannot wait to see the other couples in these ones. So that is all my thoughts and opinions. Yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on 1 through 3, book 1, 2, and 3, not 4 and 5. No spoilers, please. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.